Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. Got a beautiful sunrise and we're on a road trip. This is something I used to love to do on this channel, and we did quite a few over the years, didn't we? We're going to Italy, so yeah, back in business, so to speak. The last video I did, I think, was it was the test drive of a possible replacement for the Sportage. So that's how long ago it was. It was a while ago. I don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. I'm driving the new car. You might be able to see on the seat. I'm not sure. I can't see how light it is. It says GTS. And this is a Porsche Macan GTS. It's a 2017 model. And I've owned it now for a year. It's a fantastic vehicle. I love it. I'm going to do a review on it in the future. We're going to Imperia in Italy, and that is for, well, I'm going for about a month. I'm driving, obviously going for work, but we'll also be going to the Monaco Yacht Show. Now last year's Monaco Yacht Show, I arrived a day late. Fortunately, we missed the first day, but that will not happen this year. And we will be actually, you know, going there the day before, even doing a build-up video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's the 27th to the 30th of September. The trip in total is about 1,800 kilometers in total, which is about 1,100 miles. I'm not exact on those numbers. So yeah, so the first part of the trip, like I said, is to Folkestone. And then I'll get the train. The train is 12:30 train, but I have to be there by 11 o'clock, otherwise I'll get bumped to the next train. But like I said, we're making good time. It says I've got 3 hours and 15 minutes left. Now it says I'm scheduled to arrive at 10:40 a.m. It means I can't afford to stop, which is okay. It's not that far. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Certainly not in the UK. Maybe you do in the US. A Pontiac Trans Am on the motorway. Very, very rare. I would say that is rare even in the US now. I don't mean the original one. I mean the new one, celebratory one. And not only was it a Pontiac Trans Am, but it was also accompanied by a big Dodge V8 SUV, pickup truck, sorry. It's actually got an American plate on it, interestingly. I thought it was probably somebody, you know, an English person who just loves Americana, but it's actually an American plate. So is the Dodge truck as well. They both got American plates on them, so they're definitely, you know, American. They're traveling, obviously they're visiting. Look at this. Oh, you overtaken on the wrong side. That's funny. That was fun. It's something you don't see every day. Okay, so it is 19.5 degrees now. 14 degrees when I set off. So excuse the sunglasses. It is very sunny now. All right, so we've made it to the Channel Tunnel. Made it in good time. It is 10:24. All right, so we've made it through all of that stuff and we've come up to the gate. And look what's in front, a Porsche Boxster. That's an old one. That's a 986 Boxster. And it's the facelift model. And yeah, it's making me wish I had my my Spider with me, because it's a beautiful day. It is, what are we on now? It's 24 degrees. Wow. That's a German plated Boxster S, by the way, in front of us. So now that's a rare car now. Honda S2000. You don't see those very often. But that's the second convertible I've seen, which sucks, because it makes me really want mine. All right, we're on our way. Oh, I wish I was in a convertible right now. The weather's so good. My Spider though it's a bit stiff for a long trip like this. I mean, I would do it under the right circumstances. I mean, it's not a good car to take with me for what I'm going to be doing, all the commuting I'm going to do, you know. If I'm going to do a drive for fun, to go to nice roads and stuff, then yeah, in this weather would be perfect. I still have my Spider, my 718 Spider. I've had it over 2 years now, unbelievably. Time flies. I haven't used it that much, I have to say. I've used it, I've done like 2,600 miles in it in 2 years. So yeah, it's not perfect. The irony is that if I didn't do the job I do, I wouldn't have the cars. But because I do the job, I rarely get a chance to drive the cars. I still have my 911, that's my forever car. And that car's done, since the last service, which is every 2 years with a Porsche, 182 miles. 182 miles is outrageous. I've got to really concentrate because my car is really quite wide, and there's a little curb in here, as you can probably see. There's a few things that you have to do. Obviously, once we get into Europe, we're going to be using kilometers an hour instead of miles per hour, so I have to change the car over. Units, speedometer, and then, oh, by the way, look at this. I've just hit 57,000 miles in the car, so right on the money. I've done 277 miles, as you can see. I'm going to change from miles per hour, as you can see there, oops, to kilometers per hour, and you'll see it all change. Now it's just 91,000 kilometers. Lights and visibilities, extend right-hand driving, and I want to say inverted. And it says left-hand side, right-hand traffic converted. Here we go. Oh. Glorious road trip weather. And I'm really, thank you. I'm really jealous of that Boxster. There we go. Apologise for the sunglasses. Oh shit! That's something I forgot to do. See, I always forget something. My Bip and Go card. I always forget to put it in the window. But at least I have it in the car, eh? And I have this. This is a lifesaver. And I have a thing on the window, and I can just connect it to the window and then leave it there. And that's on there now. Now, the first time I use it is always a bit nerve-wracking because I'm never sure if it's going to work. Okay, so we're approaching our first telepass system. So this is it. This is where we find out if it works or not. I'm always nervous the first time. In France, for some reason, I have to get right up to the barrier before it opens. So it always makes me nervous. Let's see, still not done it. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, the police just pulled somebody over. Fortunately, it wasn't me. Woohoo! I got nervous there. I had a weird sensory shift there. I had a nervousness, relief, and then instant nervousness again as I saw a policeman standing in the road pointing, but he was pointing at a different car. So I've been on the road since about 6:25 this morning, and it's now 5:30 in the evening. Now it did jump forward an hour because of the European time difference. So by the time I get there, I've been on the road for 11 hours. So that's it's pretty tiring. So we did 1,029 kilometers today, and yeah, I'm pretty tired now. And we're going to go in the hotel, and then yeah, well, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hi, good morning. Okay, it's the start of day 2. As you can see by my face, I just woken up and about to get on the road. Just packed the car up. I had a reasonable sleep in this hotel here, which is called the Campanile Hotel, which is not brilliant, I must admit. It was cheap and cheerful. Well, it was a cheap hotel, not cheerful though. So yeah, anyway, about to get on the road. Something I found last night which was quite disturbing, having just gone through, you know, UK border control and French border controls. My wife put this in my bag. No, it says, she wrote salt on it. I said, I don't think it really matters whether you write salt on it or not. That looks suspicious as hell. But luckily I wasn't searched as I crossed the border. Anyway, get in the car, get on the road. I need to fill up with fuel. I've got absolutely no fuel, so I'm gonna get doing that. I'm gonna get on the road, and then we can talk a little bit more once we're on the road. At least it's only 196. On the way down I saw 2.14 a litre. So I've just put 130 euros in, as you saw. So that combined with what I paid yesterday, which was 106 euros. So already spent 250 euros. Now we are full, so that's a good thing. But that will get me to Italy. But if you consider that when I was before, the last time I did a road trip, the fuel to fill up the tank on this, well, not on this car, but on my previous car, was 75 euros. Now it costs 130 euros. Having said that, as you might have seen, I have a 65 litre fuel tank. So the fuel tank on the Macan is probably bigger, but the Sportage was better on fuel, so hard to work out the difference. But it will be interesting. I'll have to go back and look at my old videos and see exactly how much I spent on fuel. Oh! But always remember to turn off your auto wipers when you do that. So I just passed the car. I've just slowed down so he'll pass me by. It's a
keep left.
It's a 1970s Alfa Romeo Spider. That's something you don't see very often. Man, I wish I was in my convertible. I've got envy. I've got convertible envy. Anyway, I got just sign here. It says Milan 382 miles, Geneva 129 miles. All right, so just like that, we arrived at the tunnel, Mont Blanc tunnel. We buy a ticket. Every time I go through this tunnel, it's more expensive than the previous time, but I don't go through it that often. Hello, just one way, please.
51 and 50.
51.50. Oh, great. Yeah. All right, so 51.50 it costs. So yeah, so it's gone up 4 euros since I came through last time. It's a bit like going on the tunnel, on the Eurotunnel. They give you this thing, tells you what to do in an emergency. It tells you your speed limit. You have a minimum speed limit of 50 and a maximum of 70. So set the cruise control because they have ferocious speed limits through here. The temperature at the top was 19.5 degrees, so I was correct, it was going to be in the teens. I kind of expected it to be a little cooler than that. I don't know why. I think from past experience. I've set the cruise control now. We're at 65 kilometers an hour. So now the tunnel is 11 kilometers in length, which is it's amazing, really. And they have big speed limits. They monitor it very closely because there was a big accident here years ago. I've spoken about it before in other road trips, and there was a big fire and a lot of people died. So yeah, so take it easy and keep your distance as well. Anyway, we've just come out the other side. We're now in Italy. Now, let's see, it's 26 degrees now. So it's gone up 7 degrees. I just had 3 911s pass me. They've got Randalls on the doors, like they're on some sort of, you know, road trip. Not a road trip, but like some sort of club. Ambulance. Woohoo! I thought that was a police car. I've just sighted the Mediterranean for the first time on my left. So that's nice. The first time I always get excited to see the sea. If I don't see it for a period of time, then I have to go and get in the car and drive to the nearest place where I can see some water. So yeah, it's really nice to see it again, especially the Med, 27 degrees, you know, and it's, you know, a nice day. Sun, it's a little bit cloudy, hazy, but the sun is out and I can see the ocean. So, yeah, pretty much got everything I need. All I need is my missus now. She's joining me later. I'm almost there now. Just saw my first sign for Imperia. All right, we made it. We finally made it to Imperia. I'm just winding my way through the streets now to get to the hotel. Whew, that was good. Enjoyed it. Love being on the road, but for some reason it must come with age because I never used to enjoy long road trips on motorways like this. All right, so we made it to the hotel. This is a nice little hotel that we stay in. It's a two-room apartment. They have all different types, more like apartments than hotel rooms. We've got a little kitchenette. There's no oven, but there's a stove and a microwave, everything you need really. And then you've got a nice bedroom here. So yeah, so we made it all that way. It's like almost 1,800 kilometers. It's about 1,100 miles, I think. Did it in 2 days. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching to the end, congratulations, you get 10 points. And yeah, keep watching for more content to come soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.